Now, some of us need reminders because I see some blank papers. Every day when you come in, you should be writing the date, the objective, and the warm-up. Not only writing it down, but also you should be solving them, right? All right. And again, when I'm up here at the front, our headphones should be out of our ears, right? Because we are listening intently. Okay, today we just have a warm-up, and then I'll give you the assignment. Once you get the assignment, you're good to go. Cool? By the way, how about them Cowboys? All right. Dang, that's why they won 34-0. It's all good. Hey, I like your last name. I like your team. All right. We share the same last name, so it's cool. Be nice. All right, let's do number 1. Now, we are going to solve for what? X, right? We want to get X by itself on one side, okay? So for those of us who solved it, what do I do when I have 3 X's? What should I do first? Okay, combine like terms. Does everyone see? Now, they're not all on the same side. I can't combine all of them. Okay? You with me? Okay. So again, make sure you write down the objective right here. It's at the top of the page. Okay. You got the objective too? All right, let's take a minute. Before we do this warm-up, I'm going to come around and see that you've written down the date and the objective. Okay? Date and the objective. Let's do it. Okay. Well, ask Miss Marrero then. Okay? Or ask your buddy right here. I can see he's got a pencil. Make friends. Okay. Got the objective? Cool. All right. So this side of the class has got it on lock over here. Make sure you write down that first sentence at the top. What can you do at the end of the day? Don't forget the date. Okay? And then keep going on that. Cool. Let's get started. Very good. Very good. All right. You getting it down? Again, you can solve multi-step equations. That's what we're doing right now. And then identify and write vocab and notation. That's what we're going to do on the assignment today. It's the same one from Friday, but since you're the guy, don't do that. Okay. So, giving y'all a second to make sure you write that down. That way we can proceed. So, on number 1, again, we have more than one X, and we already said that if we have more than one X on the same side, we have to combine like terms. Is everyone hearing me? Because I will expect you to be able to solve for X combining like terms, right? Right? Thank you. While I'm up here at the front. So, 3X, and this is a what? Minus X, which means minus 1X. What's 3X minus 1X? 2X, right? Write that down. Bring down what right here? Plus 9. Okay. Bring down 8x minus 3. Now, this looks like something we did last week. When we have x on both sides, what do we need to do? Okay, we cannot have 2 x's. We're going to get rid of 1x, and I like to get rid of the smaller x, which happens to be 2x. So it's a positive term. What do I do? Subtract. So minus 2x, minus 2x. These cancel. 8x minus 2x gives me 6x. Bring down minus 3 equals what? 9. Now, at that point, you can see on the left-hand side there's 2 numbers, so it's a 2-step problem. What do I get rid of first? The loner, right? Not the losers, but the loner. The losers would be the Texans, right? All right, well, anyways, to get rid of that minus 3, what do we do? Okay, the opposite is to add 3 to both sides. Yeah, please. Please don't do that. Thank you. Bring down 6x equal sign. What's 9 plus 3? 12. And then to get rid of this 6, divide. Okay. 12 divided by 6 is 2. Okay. That was a 4-step problem. Combine like terms, get rid of the smaller x, add both sides, divide both sides. Now, on number 2, I tried to give you an even more step problem, okay, because I know on Tuesday a lot of people were like bored out of their minds with one step. So here's a lot of steps. Any ideas what to do first? Combine like terms. On the right side, I have some terms I can combine, like what? What do I get? Okay, 17 plus 4 is 21. I'm going to bring down everything on the left side. Next thing, what do you think? You'll see the number in front of the parentheses. That always means you got to distribute, right? That's the word for it. But we are multiplying into the parentheses. 2 times x and 2 times the minus 3. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times the minus 3, minus 6 or negative 6. Bring down minus 5x, equal sign 21. Now, we got 2 x's on the same side, kind of like what we did right here. What do? 2 x's on the same side means combine like terms. Please be careful. This is a 2x. This is a minus 5x. What's 2 minus 5x? Negative 3. Okay, if you put positive 3, that's not right. 2 minus 5 is negative 3x. Bring down negative 6, equal sign 21. And now I have a 2-step equation, right? What do I get rid of first? The loner is what? The minus 6 has to go, so we add 6. Negative 3x equals, what's 21 plus 6? 27. And then our last step to get rid of that minus 3 in front of x. Now real quick, if you see a negative 3, some of us might think it's time to add, which I get, because you think opposites, right? But remember, this is being multiplied with x. So yes, we are going to divide by the exact same thing. We are dividing by that coefficient, negative 3, on both sides. What's 27 divided by negative 3? Negative 9. If you put positive 9, you forgot a negative somewhere. You can't forget negatives, okay? Do you think that's going to be good? Just writing the problem, no answer? But if you didn't care, you wouldn't write anything, right? I don't get it. You should write down everything. Feel free to do that now. Okay, so you've got Mondays. So, and notice you have more room on these, so by the end of the week, hopefully everything will be fitting on that page. You can turn that in for an easy grade, okay? Now, Friday we took notes. You want to get those notes out because we're going to have an assignment based on those notes. If you weren't here, you lost it, whatever, you know where to get them, right? So, let me pass out today's assignment on notation based on Friday's notes. Okay, so real quick, on the practice notation. Man, real quick. So the notes actually say notation in the same, oh, here you go. Boom. Okay, well, as I wait for this to turn on, yours your assignment says practice notation. At the top, you're going to do a little bit of writing. If you look at the problems, they're very similar to the notes, okay? I need to stress this. Notation matters on a notation assignment. So if you put 2 letters and you don't put anything on top of it, that's nothing. That's wrong, okay? So again, when you're doing these, segments have no arrowheads, lines have 2 arrowheads, rays have 1 arrowhead, right? And you can name these things and answer some vocab using your notes and your vocabulary. Everything we did last week will help you do this, okay? So go ahead and get started on this. If you got questions, raise your hand. We'll help you out. Okay?